Alderman meeting is now called to order. Please stand and join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First item on the agenda is the consent agenda. Alderman Shipley.
Can we please pull resolution 1251 temporary liquor license out for a separate vote since I'm on that board?
Thank you. I will put that as number 15 if I can get a second. All in favor of amending the agenda to move resolution 1251 to number 15 on the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. All right, moved. 1251. Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda as amended? Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve the consent agenda as amended.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Hartman, you're too slow on that one.
I am too slow.
Is that everything you need for it, Linda, before the voice vote? Okay. All in favor of approving the consent agenda, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Finance Committee, who's taking it?
Yes, I am, because
Rock, paper,
Leah,
scissors. You got it.
we just had our normal meeting on the finance committee and we kind of talked about the budget, what was presented to us earlier tonight, and everything else was good at the finance committee meeting.
Did you give Stephen lots of feedback on what fonts to use?
We had a lot of other discussions. Not so much about fonts.
Did
but
you,
just-
why didn't you tell him to take out half those slides? We're getting condense them. All right. And you probably talked about outstanding checks, right?
Yes, we did.
I'd love for people to review the finance committee packet, and if you know anybody on that outstanding checklist, please call them and tell them to cash their check so we can balance their checkbook. Next, anything else for finance? All right, EDC.
Thank you, Mayor. So EDC, we went through the reports, opened the meeting last Wednesday, 6 p.m. Went through the reports. Chamber of Commerce School District was absent. We had the chairwoman's report and staff report. Also, we had a guest, Jack, our development director, to discuss the comprehensive plan of 2030, specific to the EDC's considerations. So he passed that portion of the comprehensive plan out for us to discuss. And then we discussed the community art programs at University of Missouri Extension Office, what next steps are for us. And we had updates from arts, tourism, business development, et cetera. So.
Thank you. Parks and Rec Committee, Shipley, you do get this one.
Yep, we just talked about a few things. Haunted campground sold out in 7 minutes this year, so that was pretty exciting, beating last year's time of 8 minutes. We have pickleball Fridays now at the Smithville United Methodist Church from 10 to noon. And that's open to anybody in the public, and it's free and it's super fun, so I encourage you to go to that. We've talked a little bit about the Diamond Crest update, and we'll probably, do we have any further things to talk about right now with the parking lot? We're good. Okay. We're probably looking at replacing some water fountains on the Main Street Trail. The replacement's going to be super expensive, so we're looking at options of the repairs would be super expensive, so we're just looking at options for replacements. Playground resurfacing is going on now. Smiths Forks going right now, and then Heritage to follow. And a promising grant look at OK Railroad, previously the Diamond Crest Trail. It's looking like we're on the right track for that because we made it to second round interviews. I think that's mostly everything. Oh, relocating Humphrey and Nancy Smith Park from the north side of the river to the south side where the river walk will be, since that was actually where the location of the mill was previously.
Thank you. Yeah, and the only other thing was the uptick in our rec participation. In particular, I went over to the senior center a couple weeks ago to take pictures for them. think they had 33 in their senior fitness class, so they didn't have enough room. They're talking about doing possibly an additional class or finding time to do that because the seniors do have it after that class. So that's been very successful. It's nice to see them working out. And then Matt cheated and won the employee fitness stuff for July as well, right? You were the only one who participated, right? Okay. He had to do boot camp or something. I don't know. So, Mayor Special Advisory Committee on Senior and Facility Needs. I will mention, EDC and parks are committees that meet on a regular basis and are part of our codes. Finance Committee and the Special Advisory Committees are not. They're to help me gather information. So Alderman Russell and Alderwoman Wilson have been leading this one for me. Who's going to take this one? Lisa, I think.
Well, we met today, this morning, and we worked on our first draft to present to the mayor on our discussions that we've had on meeting like senior needs. And I'll talk on that side. I think we've been very successful in the discussions we've had, and we'll be pleased with the presentation that we have to give to the mayor. So I'm going to openly invite the mayor to our next meeting, September 25th, 10 o'clock at the Housing Authority. And anybody that's here or that's online listening, you're welcome to come and hear our discussion and see where we go from here. And Alderman Russell.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, just kind of to add on to what Alderman Wilson said, I think it's been a good mix of conversation. I think we pretty much honed down at least the answers that we've been able to compile to the questions that you asked, Mayor. So I think that we'll have a good discussion for you, a good presentation for you next meeting.
So on average, how many people have been attending?
8, 10?
Okay, thank you. Number 5, City Administrator's Report, Ms. Wagner.
Mayor, in order to be somewhat brief, I will, rather than go through everything included in the city administrator's report, which is quite voluminous today, and notes a significant number of project updates and recap of information of some things that have occurred in the last couple of weeks, I want to highlight 2 things. One, we have on the agenda for September, said the September 19th meeting, setting the property tax rate. As some of you will recall in the past, we have typically had to wait for Clay County to get us the revised assessment information and go through the process that needs to occur there. We are hopeful that we will be able to follow that timeframe of September 19th. If we do not get the information from Clay County before September 13th to be able to post, we'll have to have a special meeting, and we'll be communicating with you all over the next few weeks as we anticipate that information. So be thinking about the need for a special meeting on that. Then second, I do want to note the second item included, the administrator's report includes information on a senior center grant. As a result of discussions with the Special Advisory Committee on Senior Services and the Community Center, staff has had additional discussions with Clay County Senior Services with regard to a potential grant to fund a part-time position. And Matt continues working with staff there, but we anticipate being able to answer some questions for them and hopefully receive a grant that would pay 100% of the funds for a part-time position to assist in that. So that is one thing that if it does get approved, that would be added to the budget, but with no impact to our budget because it was have offsetting revenues there. And with that, I believe that's my report this evening.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 6. Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve bill number 2999-23, amending chapter 640 peddlers, solicitors, and canvassers, second reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins.
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
Alderman Russell,
Aye.
Alderman Hartman,
Aye.
6-0.
Thank you. Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance amending chapter 640 of the Code of Ordinances pertaining to peddlers, solicitors, and canvassers.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 7. Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve bill number 3000-23, conditional use permit, transfer station, second reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Mayor, I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Hartman,
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
Alderman Russell.
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance amending the zoning ordinance of the city of Smith Mill, Missouri, and granting a conditional use permit to Huntley Disposal for a transfer station for construction and demolition waste at 14820 North Industrial Drive.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 8, and it has 2 readings, so the motion will be for the first reading only. Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve bill number 3001-23, ballot language for 0.5% public safety sales tax emergency ordinance sponsored by Mayor Bully. First reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Ms. Wagner, would you like to add some comments?
I just would like to remind the board that we've been talking about this since May, and with the passage of the state statute that goes into effect today, or state law that goes into effect today, we have the ability to assess or take to the voters the ability to be able to assess a public safety sales tax. The report outlines all of the information that we've talked about there. Just wanted to also note, if this is approved this evening, Linda will of course get this to the county Board of Elections office tomorrow to get that registered for the ballot. We will also be putting information together to do an information campaign for the public. And that would most likely be relatively limited, but we would have a page on the website that would outline the information about the tax. There would be a QR code to link to that. We would provide information in the citizen newsletter that would be distributed with utility bills in early October. We would also, as part of that website, provide the opportunity if people wish to have a presentation of the information, just so that there's that informational campaign. All the information that would be would be provided in that informational campaign would be reviewed by legal counsel to ensure, because we are not allowed to campaign for an issue. We would only provide information. Wanted to make sure you all were aware of that.
Thank you. And Cynthia mentioned this is passed by the legislator in May, and the governor did sign it, so it went into effect today, like a few other laws. But it did take at least 5 years of work on this one. Our former representative, Ken Wilson, and our current representative, Josh, have both worked very hard to get this to the finish line. It got to the governor's desk a couple years ago and got vetoed as part of another bill. So this isn't something that came up overnight, but the way the timeline is, we did have to have a meeting on it today to be able to get it to the Clay County tomorrow to get it on the ballot. We could not wait until tomorrow night because it would be too late. So any other discussion or questions on this one?
Mayor.
Yep.
No, I just want to thank Cynthia for pointing that out. The law did go into effect today. It was state statute. I think there was some information floating out there that said we waited to the last minute. We by law had to wait till this evening to do so. I also just am excited that, we live in a democracy. It's a wonderful thing to put forth to our voters. As I mentioned in work session before, a sales tax is not a burden of those who live in Smithville. It's those who visit Smithville and utilize our services. So that sales tax is distributed, but I'm looking forward to see what the voters have to say about it.
Yeah, I think from a lot of the research we've done, it's around 70% of our sales tax comes from outside of Smithville. And I'd argue there's many people in Smithville that pay more sales tax to Kansas City, Liberty, and other places where they do their shopping at Costco and Sam's Club than they do pay here in Smithville. So those boaters and people coming through getting ice and beer are the ones supporting these sales taxes. So any other, Alderman Russell?
Thank you, Mayor. On this, when we brought this up too, and I know that we were looking forward to it was gonna be signed into law. One of the things that about this, to me at least, is I definitely support the police, and I always have. I just, on this one here, I was just wondering if the timing's right and if it's needed right now. Anytime I think that, at least in my opinion, that the word police or defund or support is used when you talk about a safety issue, it tugs on people's heartstrings. And I just, this is supporting the language is what we're voting on tonight. And I support the language in here. It's just, to me, I'm just wondering if this is necessary right now, and if we couldn't have waited on this to the future, till a future date when we definitely need it. Anyway, that's just my opinion on my discussion topic. Thank you.
I would like to make a comment back. I know this just now happened. We've had legislators that have worked on this for over 5 years to get this where it's at today. So I think it behooves us to go ahead and act now instead of later.
Yeah, and I believe one of the stipulations on this, when we talked to our legislators, is this had to be on a November ballot. There actually was discussion of it had to be during certain November ballots in certain election years, and we don't want to wait until we need the money to get something on the ballot. We know Chief's going to need the money. They're growing. We just had it during budget discussion. We can't pay for animal control officer with hopes and wishes. We need revenues. So this is the way to do it. Any other comments or questions? Yeah, Deb, you have a public comment, but I think she only if no, you still want to do public comment, or do you want to? Okay, go for it. It said you want to be last, but no one else signed up. It's just you. And you do have an email as well, so. Yeah, Deb, do state your name for the record and address, and do you have 3 minutes?
Deb Dodson, 2004 Northeast 196th Place, Smithville, Missouri.
You got to be right on it.
This thing's ugly. Okay. Okay, I have a personal connection to police departments, but I'm going to start from the beginning on this. I had heard some chatter that some people were against this, and I thought, okay, no, this is not going to fly. So, taxes. The word tax was a political dog whistle long before anyone here was born. Taxes sparked a revolution, but taxes build bridges and infrastructure. Taxes support schools and libraries. Taxes keep fire engines running and firehouses professionally staffed. Some taxes, like property taxes, there is no choice. Citizens must pay or lose their home. But a sales tax is a choice. We choose where our money is spent and what community is supported. It's actually the fairest kind of tax because everyone, local, non-local, or just passing through, contributes to our community. Warning, outrage bait alert coming up. Defund the police, support the blue. This sales tax affirms Smithville's support and commitment to our police officers. 2 more officers mean better coverage and lessens the time burden on existing officers. Citizens have repeatedly said we need an animal control officer program. Better equipment and benefits. Do we not owe the officers who protect us the very best equipment? I have a grandson who's currently serving as a Gladstone police officer. My heart froze when I heard reports of an officer-involved shooting. The officer had been injured. Thankfully, it was not my grandson. I'm sorry for the man who was injured. Fairway, Kansas just lost a wonderful police officer and a family man. A no vote on this sales tax is actually, and I don't think the public really understands how this works, but a no vote on this sales tax is actually defunding the police, because if you don't fund them, you are defunding them. And it's also ignoring the public stated desire for a dedicated ACO program. Everybody loves dogs. Everybody's been saying, not everybody, but a lot of people love dogs, and they've been saying for a long time, we need an ACO. So I'm asking for this board to pass it. And I'm also asking right now for the public to pass it when it's on, if and when it's on the ballot in November. Vote yes to this bill, number 300123, ballot language for a 1/2% public safety tax. Vote yes to support the blue. Vote yes to fund an ACO program. Vote yes to consumer choice. Vote yes and let the citizens decide at the ballot box. Let them exercise their right to vote. Support the blue. Thank you.
Thank you, Deb. That was the only public comment, correct? Thank you. Any other discussion from the board? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
Alderman Russell,
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Hartman,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. First reading, Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance of the city of Smithville, Missouri imposing a sales tax for public safety purposes at the rate of 0.5% pursuant to section 94.903 RSMO and providing for submission of the proposal to the qualified voters of the city for their approval at the November 7th, 2023 election.
Thank you. Now for the second reading, do I have a motion to approve the second reading? Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve bill number 3001-23, ballot language for 0.5%. There we go. Public safety sales tax, emergency ordinance sponsored by Mayor Boley, second reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Hartman,
Aye.
Alderman Russell.
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance of the city of Smithville, Missouri imposing a sales tax for public safety purposes at the rate of 0.5% pursuant to section 94.903 RSMO and providing for submission of the proposal to the qualified voters of the city for their approval at the November 7th, 2023 election.
Thank you. And again, if you see our state representatives or governors, senators, anybody who's worked on this, please thank them as well. This is met with our Clay County EDC director today and our state senator, and this is one of the things that came up that we still think it's kind of ridiculous that Jeff City has to give us permission to put something on our own ballot. But that's how the law is right now, and we'll continue to work to change that. Next item on the agenda is number 9. Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve bill number 3002-23, amending section 705.110, commercial wastewater leak adjustment, first reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Hartman,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Russell.
Aye.
Alderman Yulidol.
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance repealing ordinance section 705.110 water and wastewater leak adjustment and enacting in its place a new ordinance section 705.110 water and wastewater leak adjustment.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 10, bill number 3003-23. Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve bill number 3003-23, amending section 700.040, service connection fees, first reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I have a second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Russell,
Aye.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Hartman,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance amending section 700.040 of the Code of Ordinances.
Next item on the agenda is number 11, resolution 1257, memorandum of understanding with Smithville School District for our lift station. Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve bill number or resolution 1257, MOU with Smithfield School District.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor of approving resolution 1257, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item is number 12. Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve resolution 1258, engineering authorization number 101 for Stonebridge Lift Station.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Mayor,
Alderman Russell?
Thank you.
Did you second? Yeah, okay. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 1258, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is number 13. Camp host, Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve resolution 1259, renewal agreement with the camp host.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Merrill, second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Alderman Hartman.
Mayor, I just want to say I've heard great things about the current camp host and looking forward to hopefully your renewal.
Yeah, Matt, thank you for including the letter in the city administrator's report. I've had quite a few campers reach out to me in the last 5 years, and this is the first year that it's been only positive. So I'm glad that they are staying around. Any other comments or questions? All those in favor of approving resolution 1259, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next is number 14, resolution 1260, Alderman Yulidol.
Motion to approve resolution 1260, change order number 3, 4th Street Terrace.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Mayor, I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 1260, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item on the amended agenda is resolution 1251, temporary liquor license. Alderman Shipley has notified me that she will abstain because of her.
My name's, my business name's.
Yeah, you too.
Okay. I'm out
Yeah.
here.
Both of you. So I need a motion to approve resolution 1251.
Mayor, I'll make
Alderman
a
Hartman.
motion to approve resolution 1251.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion from the 4 remaining board members? No? All those in favor of approving resolution 1251, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. 2 abstain. We still got 4. We're good, right? All right. Moving on to regular public comment. We have 1 public comment card from Chelsea Dana. Please state your name and address for the record, and you have 3 minutes.
My name is Chelsea Dana. My address is 19407 Mulberry Lane. I did come here tonight because I did attend the meeting earlier today for the senior center and the community center. So I did want to come and just say thank you for allowing me to participate in that and give my contribution, to ask the questions, to give my suggestions. I am my own worst enemy when it comes to questions. I ask 1 million and 2, and then 3 million more come up. So I do commend all of you for all the work that you do. I do appreciate the time that you guys do volunteer to do all of this, and just know that that doesn't go unnoticed. Positive feedback is always welcome. Just sitting here earlier, Matt said, you ask good questions, keep asking questions. So it's good to hear that. So I wanted to provide that to you too. Kudos also in regards to Diamond Crest, because I do live in the townhomes. I see families and parents and mothers going up there with their children. And to be honest, I don't like going in porta potties. So to take your child in one, I can only imagine the fight that they have. So I'm sure that they will appreciate that as well. Something that I do want to just continue to ask is just to keep communicating, transparency, and to be consistent, because I feel like the more you guys are communicating with us, being transparent, asking questions, even though if like you don't, think that it's not beneficial, the people that are watching, we are listening, and we do sometimes, not understand or follow. I can speak for myself. You guys fly through things and I'm like, wait a minute, what was that? So I know I can say I appreciate it very greatly. The only thing that I did notice was in regards to RFPs. And of course, tonight there was a big discussion about that. I was watching the Parks and Rec meeting the other night, and I noticed during that meeting that there were 2 options given. The first option was for an RFP and the second option was for no RFP. So again, if you guys just could find like a consistent, and I don't know if that's true or not, but in regards to the process of an RFP, if there's a consistent like pattern, because like Melissa mentioned earlier, I mean, there was a 90-day notice that needed to be recognized and it wasn't. So I don't know. It just seems like there's not consistency in regards to how certain things are being handled. And so when people make comments saying that other RFPs might not get a lot of bids, like was noted tonight. And that we might just work with previous people, just as the other company that was here. If I was a business owner, I would want the option to. But if you have consistency, pushing through those, making sure all the criteria is met, I think that would help and alleviate anybody getting upset or disgruntled. But again, I appreciate everything you guys do. I appreciate all of your time and just listening to me. And I know you guys do a lot of hard work. I didn't mean to take up 3 minutes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And I will clarify, because I don't need Matt to get up to the speaker. What was discussed at the Parks Board was for the Emerald Ridge Park, which is at behind Victory Chevrolet. The Parks Department and this board approved a while ago a purchasing agreement that we are part of, where we can leverage that for things that we need for parks, slides, all those kind of things. Going out to bid on those does not always get us the best results. Sometimes the lowest bidder is not the best bidder on a slide. Some of you may have scars from those metal slides as kids. We had plastic slides fall apart. We've had many things that we've purchased in the past, and I'm sure Dave can speak to it too, that just because somebody bids on it and they're the lowest bid, because we have to take the lowest bid, doesn't mean we're going to get the best product for our city. And when it comes to parks, we want the best product for our city. So when we can go to a purchasing agency and they can supply those to us and we can provide input on what we want, it's a lot better than somebody's checking a few boxes on an RFP and giving us a low bid on something that might not work, like water fountains.
Mayor, if I could clarify also one thing about purchasing agreements like that. This is, you're specifically referring to the Green Bush agreement.
Yep.
Those are they're a vetted process. It's not like firms are just selected. They go through a process and are reviewed. Mark has a purchasing cooperative. There are a number of cooperatives that we participate in. Green Bush is probably one of the most valuable we have because of the vetting process that they have in providing those quality of equipment. So just want to make sure that we noted that this isn't a process that doesn't have some type of review and vetting.
Awesome. Any new business? All right, hearing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. I know Steven wants to stay longer. He can add 20 more slides to the presentation for us. Can we get a little more detail next time? I got a lot of stickers here.